The winner of the 2009 Telstra ACT Businesswoman of the Year is Veronica Wensing.
Well, I certainly didn't write any notes for this one. What I realised, though, was that I forgot to tell you about Canberra Rape Crisis. We provide a 24-hour crisis line service, attached to which is the ability to send workers out for crisis intervention face-to-face, 24 hours a day, to assist victims of sexual assault to make either reports to police or undergo forensics and medical examinations. We don't just do that. We also provide face-to-face counselling and support for adult women survivors. We provide face-to-face counselling support for children, for young women. We have a dedicated Aboriginal program called Nguru, which provides education and support to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community. We also have the country's only standalone separately identified service for male survivors of sexual assault, SAMHSA. We also provide community education in a range of locations, so other community organisations, some government departments. And we're about to, this week, launch the Respectful Relationships program in 4 ACT schools, which is part of the National Plan of Action to Reduce Violence Against Women and their Children, and was actually launched by the Prime Minister himself. In addition to that, we do the usual political advocacy, providing submissions into law reform, and basically advocating for the need for services and support for victims of sexual violence. I'm also actually the chair of the ACT Ministerial Advisory Council on Women, so of course that means that I work on a slightly broader context and do very much focus on equality and issues of equality and equity for women. I am just going to sneak in and take a moment to tell you that we've just launched on the ACT Government for Women, the Office for Women website, a survey encouraging all women in the ACT to take 10 or 15 minutes out of your time and log on to that survey and tell us what you think is important as a member of our community here in the ACT, because the ACT Government is going to be developing a new ACT Women's Plan, and we want as much as possible to get the views of women from the ground. So, back to Telstra. Thanks very much for the award. Thanks very much for the opportunity. I think it's really important to highlight the contributions of all women. You know, not all women end up in a place like me, but there are lots of women working really, really hard out there who deserve recognition for their contributions, whatever they may be. I think I'm going to be on a steep learning curve now for the next little while. I just want to again thank you all very much for coming along and for supporting the Telstra Awards. I think it's a great opportunity, and thanks again.